Alright. So I was on here earlier to grind a bit. But I think I don't need to, and that's why I stopped. Because I have gotten a hold of the mechanics, and I now know how to fight a little bit better. I guess that's just the problem you come across with when you keep switching perspectives and switching builds, and mechanics are just different on each side. So yeah, nothing to too worry about. We are fine. We can beat things. And I do know there were a couple of enemies back there that I couldn't beat before. I beat them earlier today. The way I'm doing this is that I did do some research, spoiler-free, thank God, of what I should do, because, like I said yesterday, the game felt different to me, and it made it feel harder. And I never used to have a problem. So I looked it up, and one, my game's on normal. My games always have been on normal on these games.
Don't take that enemy lightly.
But I guess since the mechanics are different from their predecessors, my mind is still thinking of how things used to be. They're not drastic or anything, but they do make a difference, clearly. And I'm not too worried because it's something that I can overcome.
An easy victory.
And what I was worried about at the beginning was the ability to get stronger. And that I got with, I'm still so used to the higher you level, the stronger you'll be. And that's not always the case, and I'm trying to break that. And this game is a definite, clear case of that.
Of course. To shred.
Right.
I'm going.
There we go.
You
Get these
asked
things.
Of course.
I wonder. Oh no, I could get 3 of them. That's good.
Right. Breaker.
I'm going.
Let's go.
Death awaits you.
There we go.
We've done what we set out to do.
And it's because of what you just saw that I said I think I'm good. It's just getting used to what each character does. And I've never quite done that. I brute forced everything.
Now's our chance.
Now I'm forcing myself to understand what each character offers. And so far what I'm gathering is that Llyod is the breaker. He stuns the enemy. Rixia is both a tank or brute forcer herself, and she also afflicts status effects, which are very important. Or at least they have felt it so far. Oh my, dang that ass. There's another one. This way, quickly. That was close. We're not far from the city, but we can't keep it getting slowed down. We need to hurry. Yeah, I was wondering when you were gonna start feeling the effects, Llyod. Llyod, are you alright? Did your wound reopen? Stay still, I'll check. No, I'm fine. Never mind me, we need to get to the city. Don't be ridiculous. We need you if we're going to take Crossbell back. What good would collapse in here do? People are relying on your leadership. So please stop disregarding your own well-being. Rixia, No, you're right. My apologies for shouting like that, especially in a highway where people could, spot us. And I'm going to presume you both are very wanted. Please, let me check on your wounds. I need to make sure you'll be okay. Alright, thanks. Oh my. You're fortunate they hadn't reopened that much. I replaced the bandages. Are you still feeling any pain? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry about how I was acting earlier. I was letting the stress get to me. I mean, I guess I should be able to understand. I mean, they had their freedom right there. They were seconds from obtaining it, and just like that, it was gone. So I can understand why he's frustrated, because they've been, from what I've read out of the little bits and pieces that they offer you in this game, they have been fighting for Crossbell's independence for a very, very long time. And every time they were in reach of it, something or someone interfered and took that option from them. And now they had thought there was nothing else. Erabonia had finally backed off, Calvard finally backed off, and nobody was pressuring to take over Crossbell. Crossbell had finally reached the point where they could say, okay, we are declaring ourselves independent. And nobody seemed to have taken an issue with that. But of course, Rufus got out. So yeah, I totally get it. I don't think anyone can blame you for losing your composure, as I just stated. That ceremony was meant to be the moment we spent over 2 years fighting for, only to have the rug pulled out from under us again. We're all frustrated, and the SSS did the lion's share of the work. Of course it would upset you most of all. Come on, I think you're giving me a little too much credit. If I'm being honest, I feel lost right now. I'm not sure what I should be doing. Even if we make it to the city and assess the situation, how do we fight against an army of Zauber? I don't know, Soldats. Is it even possible to take Crossbell back from Rufus and that Ebon defense force? Llyod, let me ask you this.
What is it that matters most to you?
I was gonna say, do you want to build snowman, but that works too.
Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
From Elia.
I was hoping you'd notice. It's what she had you deliver to me during Crossbell's last bid for independence.
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
Those words have kept me going over the last 2 years, no matter how bad things have been. As long as you don't lose sight of the most important thing to you, your path will always be clear. That's what I believe, at least.
What matters to me most? Right now, that would be liberating Crossbell. Oh, I still don't know how we're going to achieve that. What I do know is that the rest of the SSS and all our allies are out there working toward the same goal. So if we can reunite with them and work together, maybe we'll have a chance.
I think so too. That was how we made it through our last crisis, and it's how we'll make it through this one. We have to keep believing and focus on what we each can do to help. And above all, never lose sight of what matters to us most. For me, that would be everyone I cherish, including Arkansas. And you too, Llyod.
Oh boy.
So please try to be kind to yourself. I'll be right here with you if you need support.
You know, I was looking around, and I noticed that Llyod has the same problem that Reen does. All the women fawn over him.
Rixia.
Now, I don't know if he's got a love interest, but judging by what I'm seeing, it seems to be like you can pick anybody. Kind of like what happens with Reen. Though I definitely ship Reen with
All right.
Crow.
I will. Sorry for worrying you.
And like I said before in the previous ones, it's because for everything that Reen does,
It's just as you said. All we can do right now is focus on what is right in front of us.
for everything that Reen does for Crow does not simply imply friendship.
It's simple, really. I can't believe I forgot that after all we've been through.
I agree that knowing what's happening in the city is a good idea. We just need to be careful.
And to find out where the rest of everybody else is, for that
Hopefully,
matter.
it will give us an idea of what to do next. So I'll give you all the help I can. It's the least I could do for someone who's always accepted me. Whether I was Risha Mao or Yin.
Thank you, Rixia. I'll do everything I can to protect the things and people we both cherish. No matter what it takes. We will liberate Crossbell.
Of course we will.
So if I wanted to take off the jacket, I could just have Llyod with his freaking sweatshirt out now.
Hey!
But yeah, I've said it before. I'm not gonna keep on ranting over it, but I don't know Lloyd's side, so I don't know if he's ever done that for a specific person. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but for
I
me,
bet we could fish here.
I just cannot see Reen and Crow as simple friends, not after everything that Reen did. It's nice to love your friends and everything and go above and beyond for them, but what Reen did just goes above that, so that's why I say that. I know I've said it before, I said it countless times, I'll shut up, but like I said, I just wanted to put that in there
Don't take
one
that enemy
last time.
lightly.
Come on, let me buy, thank you.
Wonder who would put that chest there.
You know, that is a very good question. Who would put any of these chests anywhere? I'm not too worried about fighting you. I mean, I've already got what I needed out of them.
Got you!
An easy victory.
The other guy would just take too long to fight, where these things are just simple things to kill.
Zero Breaker!
Death awaits you. To shreds!
I'm positive I've had to have mentioned it somewhere before, but did I mention how goddamn amazing the music in this
We've
game
done what we
are?
set out to do.
Look at all. I know, the nerve of him, right? I will say this, in my pursuit of looking up for more information and just beginner things to know for this game, I found out. I already knew this was like kind of the ending arc for Erebonia, the Republic, and Calvard. Not Calvard, Crossbell. What I didn't know was that the game I haven't shown any interest in, Trails into Daybreak, I think, is the start of the Calvard story, which I'm very interested about.
Here's our shot.
I mean, so far, even though I'll desperately miss Crow, this game and its overall story has me very interested. Or rather, the world has me interested. Because
Of course.
in most worlds, it doesn't really matter much. But this one, I can't figure it out, and I love it.
It's my turn.
Why is Ouroboros doing the things that they're doing? Why is... there was another...
Of course.
Is the workshop still around? And if so, where are they? And I know people can be like, well, you said you played the fourth game. You should know the answer. Yes.
You asked for it.
But at the same time,
Of course.
how many times has it been since we thought, well, we've dealt with these people, they're all gone now. And then later find out, oh, wait, there's more members. So I don't think the workshop is truly gone. I still think they're around here somewhere. Or there's more members of them.
A chance.
It's over!
So I am interested. And even more
It's my
so,
turn.
even if you know about Ouroboros and everything that they've started over in Crossbell, the Republic, and Arabonia,
There are more
I'm
coming!
curious to know, what are
Death
they going
awaits
to
you.
do now in Calver? What are their plans? There's just so many things about this game. I have so many questions about the world. And normally I don't have that. Normally I'm like, oh, I just want to know what happens to the characters. I don't care about the world. And this game has shown me I should take the world very seriously because it does play a very big factor. Oop, just crafty enough. I got a skill.
Rising sun!
Now fighting these two on like this has got me a
I'm
smidge
going.
nervous, not gonna lie.
Thanks.
This is why I say I'm nervous just fighting with these two because I don't have a dedicated
You vile-
healer.
I'm going!
I keep forgetting I could fast forward this.
Of course! Now! Let's go, Lloyd!
Lead it. I won't let you. Let's go.
I'm going!
Oh, I shouldn't do that.
Thanks.
I'm going!
It's my turn.
You know, I didn't realize this. I could just do this.
Keep strong.
I keep forgetting
Tough to see.
about these because I'm not gonna lie, I never use them in the third or the fourth game. Probably would have made my game less
you so
frustrating, but
I'm going!
I was a little bit preoccupied with trying to find out what happened to Crow. Okay, I know. People are sick and tired of hearing it. I'm obsessed with Crow. I wanted to know the end of his story.
Let's go. Yeah, now. Come on, Rixia.
Of course!
Right.
Oh, no, stop.
Arcus,
I'm
activate.
going!
There. All taken care of.
There we go. Ton for dumb weapons. I'm gonna make the assumption that is one of the weapons here. More specifically, Lloyd's? I don't know. I don't know the name of the weapons. If I've told you a million times, the answer is no. Don't you hit me, I'll put you in the cage. And keep your claws in, Junebug. Just because you aren't always fucking satisfied with the food you get doesn't mean you could take everything else.
That treasure chest doesn't appear to have been opened yet.
Pain in the ass for a... Ooh, that's good. That's a very good equipment to have. Item, right? No. Equip. Now, who is best to have this to? If I am being honest, Lloyd doesn't seem to have a problem with CP. She, on the other hand, does. So I'll give it to her.
Hey! Now's our chance. Hey!
All right. It is to my cat, to Junebug. She's been getting very feisty with me lately because She thinks she deserves the world and everything, including my fucking trash can. Fuck me. You're gonna hear me sound like this for a bit because I'm also eating. Ow. Still feels weird not having a tooth there. We're almost there. That's the city east's interest. No, interest. Fuck. It's already starting. That's the city's east entrance. Wait, is that? Interesting. They're guarding. It's the EDF and more of those soldats. It figures they'd set up a perimeter here. There must be several soldiers stationed inside the city by now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna guard every and any entrance. Just saying. Lloyd, let's try taking cover in that area by the watchtower. We should be able to see the harbor district from there. Good thinking. I should have had a pair of binoculars in my detective toolkit. I mean, shouldn't you have, know that anyway? I love how these people are like, oh, this is perfectly normal and casual. Hundreds of soldiers walking around. Yes, I know they're hypnotized. You're right. The city is absolutely crawling with them. What's strange is that it's like the citizens aren't even fazed by their presence. I just said that too. It's as if they're completely under the Supreme Leader's spell. Well, considering the shit he pulled when he showed up, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. Quite literally, I might add, judging by their reaction to that dancer. We can't rule out the public turning on us and handing us over to the soldiers. Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't brazenly run in there because I don't think the public likes you guys anymore. At least not for now. All things considered, sneaking into the city doesn't seem like the wise option right now, even if we could. That aside, what about the soldats? Where could they have come from? I would ask Rufus? The Black Workshop is supposedly out of commission completely. Rian and his friends confirmed it after the war. Yeah, supposedly. Supposedly! But I don't think they are. It shouldn't be possible for new models like those to still be in development. It also could be that professor. You know, the crazy psychotic one. Never mind, I should be a little bit more thorough because there's a lot of those. The one that Rian went to have his sword fixed. When he discovered he was the pilot to Valimar. Though now that I think about it, there was definitely something strange about that Asmodean we fought a while ago. The investigation Erebonian conducted on the Black Workshop turned up no record of a soldat like that. Well, that's unsettling. If it were just that one unit that fell through the cracks, that would be one thing. But an entire army like this? How did Rufus get his hands on so much firepower out of seemingly nowhere? Because I don't think the Black Workshop is gone.
That's enough sniffing around, you filthy rats.
I didn't do it! Well, that didn't take very long. It's the Ebon Defense Force. Thank you, Captain Obvious. A patrol unit? How were they able to spot us this far off the highway? Bannons and Yin, just as the Supreme Leader had expected. He predicted that you would return to scout the area right about now. What the fuck? Is he now clairvoyant? I mean, like, what the fuck? We've been waiting for you. Oh, dear. He read that far ahead? Look, that's something I expect out of Lecter, not Rufus. He was always diligent. Yeah, no. I expect that shit out of Lecter, not Rufus. Now, why don't you put your weapons down and surrender? Yeah, I think I'll pass. The Supreme Leader is merciful. He's even granting you the opportunity to assist in our glorious plan if you take his hand now. No, thanks. I'm good. We'd be happy to assist with putting him in a prison cell where he belongs. Back me up, Rixia. I'm with you, Llyod. I agree. I am 100% behind that cripe. Huh. I'm going to do this.
Keep strong. Toughness shield.
Oh, okay, so all of you are already good. Alright. Alright, let's do this then.
Of course. To shreds! You vile! Of course. To shreds!
Let's go. Gotcha. Right.
If I were to move you...
I'm going.
Not hitting shit, buddy.
Right. It ends. Rising sun.
I'm going. To shreds! Now! Let's go, Llyod!
Leave it.
Impossible. Why, you? Impossible.
Sorry. We got stuff to do.
Damn right! How do you like that? I like my English muffin very much, thank you. They're persistent, I'll give them that. We never expected you to surrender easily, of course. But unfortunately for you, your fate was sealed the moment you came here. Let me guess, there's soul dancing coming. HQ respond. This is the 27th Eastern Surveillance Unit. We can't let him call in reinforcements. I think he already did. I'm a step too far to stop him in time. Huh?
Sweet dreams.
Lecture, sorry.
Respond.
There was a suspicious sighting during our patrol, but it turned out to be harmless. We'll be finishing our sweep shortly.
Understood. Return to your post as soon as your task is complete.
I don't know why I call him Lecter. Lecture!
That should buy us a few minutes at the very least. That was a pretty close call, huh?
What are you doing here?
Good to see you, buddy.
It's been a while, Bannings, Yin. I've been looking for you two. Didn't expect to find you so close to the city, though. I don't know whether to call you brave or plain stupid.
Reen would have done the same thing along with his friends, so... The Imperial Intelligence Division Scarecrow. Indeedy! What's a former Ironblood doing here? Don't tell me you have a hand in all of this, too. I don't think so, otherwise he wouldn't have dispatched those guards. Sorry to burst your bubble, Detective. But you're way off the mark. This has got nothing to do with me and Claire. I knew something was about to go down, but even I didn't see it hitting the fan like this. Hold on. Are you implying that you knew there was going to be a crisis of some kind? It's Lutcher! Are you surprised? He's called the Scarecrow for a reason. Excuse me. No comment. Listen, I came out here to cut the deal with you guys. I have some info that you and your friends might want to hear. You don't mean... Fine. I don't necessarily trust you, but I can recognize that hearing you out is our best interest. Though, we won't agree to anything else until we know more.